So, what's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your friendly neighborhood Phantom, and today I got a video about solitude and almost about being alone, right? So, I feel like a lot of people have the preconceived notion that being alone is a bad thing, or that being alone is something wrong and you shouldn't be alone. And truthfully and honestly, I feel like being alone and being able to being alone allows you to be able to discover yourself. I'm on the way to Guitar Center right now, by the way, y'all. Told y'all I was gonna go pick that ukulele up, so that's what I'm about to go do right now. I'm about to go purchase one. But yeah, as I was saying, I feel like being alone is actually very important, especially as a man, because a lot of these battles and a lot of these trials and tribulations that we go through, majority of them are by ourselves, you know. For me, I chose to isolate myself a whole lot before in the past, and it was just off the fact of I don't really know how to make friends. But yeah, for a lot of the times, for me, I chose to be alone on purpose. I chose solitude, and I chose to be alone because I felt like that's what I needed at the time. And even for me right now, and this is one thing that I need to work on about myself, is that like I'm so untrustworthy of people, and I don't really vibe with people. And it's just because like I can feel the energy that irradiates off of them. And if I don't feel like their energy matches mine, or if I feel like there's something wrong about them, I yeah, sure, I can be friendly and I can be cool, but at the same time, I kind of back away. So I have chosen solitude. One thing that I want y'all to remember though is that like you're never alone. Like you're literally never alone. Like God is always here with you. And I got a Bible verse. Of course, y'all already know I take a lot of notes. And here it is, Isaiah 43 verse 2. When you pass through waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through rivers, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. And basically what that's saying is like, regardless of what's going on, and regardless if you feel like you're alone, God is always here with you. And that is the truth. God is always here with you. You know, I feel like a lot of the times we get so caught up with the things that are here on this third dimensional plane, the things that are here on this world, basically, that we don't understand and recognize that the only person that we truly need in this life is God, you know? I got off the phone with one of my mentors the other day, and he's becoming almost like a family member now. He came in and he checked up on me, and he was trying to ask like, yo, what's going on with the whole Air Force thing? Like, how's it going? Because he knows that in the past I had a few troubles with my recruiter as far as like him not picking up the phone and stuff like that. And I told him like, yo, like I found God, you know, like I found God, and I found guidance, and I found some peace in my life. And he was like, man, that's amazing. And he said, you know, the one thing that he's learned throughout all this time is that the only guidance that you'll ever need, the only person that you'll ever need in this world is God. And I truly do believe him when he says that, because, yo, without God, I wouldn't be here. You know, without God, none of this would be possible. You know, without God, I wouldn't have been able to make this video today. Like, I wouldn't have had this breath. And I'm also coming on here to speak a little bit about how you can have more gratitude about the life that you live, and be happy about the fact that you're alone right now. You know, even in the Bible, and here's another verse for y'all. Like I said, I take a lot of notes. Y'all should take notes too. And I have it right here. It's, darn, I don't have the exact one. But it says, because I didn't get to type it down before I left out. But basically what it was saying is that if even when a man is alone, like God will send you a helper, you know, AKA meaning your significant other. For a man, it would be your wife, and for a woman, it would be your husband, you know. But we're talking about men right now, because that's what I am, right? I am a man. And so I understand that, like, you know, like right now it's my time to be alone, you know. I was in such a dark place for so long, and I was trying to fill myself with the with the pleasures of this world, and, you know, trying to like go out and, hey, let me go talk to this girl, and let me go talk to that girl, and let me go talk to this girl, and, or let me go do this, or let me go hang out with these people. And it wasn't like fulfilling me. And I didn't really understand myself. Like, yeah, I was going out and I was doing things, and was I having fun? Like, yeah, here and there I would be having fun, but it still felt like there was something that was missing. There still felt like I was empty a little bit. And what I found that through being alone is that I was actually able to find myself. I was actually able to find God and connect more with God. Sometimes we need to separate ourselves just to get a good perspective of everything that's going on as well. You know, like, you can be sitting here and you can be going to parties all the time, and then, you know, like, you can be hanging out with a bunch of people and feel like you're so happy, right? And then it's like, when you get by yourself, you're not happy. So what does that mean? Like, basically, you have to feel yourself. You can't be alone. You can't be happy while you're alone. And that's a lot of people on this world, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to chastise you for it. And like, that's literally a lot of people in this world. But I've found that within finding myself while being alone, that I'm a lot more happy when I am alone. Like, I'll tell y'all this, for instance, I literally will go to the bar and I will sit there and I will do nothing but be there by myself. I won't talk to anybody sometimes. I'll literally just go in and I'll just go and enjoy myself. I'll sit down, I might watch the game, I might be on my phone, I might even be coloring. Like, literally, I will literally be at the bar with a coloring book. I had one chick that I knew one time at the bar, and she saw me, like, we seen each other like the week before, blase, you know, we exchanged numbers, we didn't really do nothing, we ain't talking nothing like that, but she seen me the next time while I was coloring, and she came up to me and she's like, hey, what's up, blase, and I was just sitting there, and she was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm coloring. She was like, oh, let me see. Then she walked away. You feel me? And then later on in the night, she basically came over and she was like, oh, so you didn't want to come sit with me, or you didn't want to come talk to me because you wanted to color? And I was like, well, that really wasn't the situation. You feel me? Like, I really just came to the bar just to be by myself. And so we need to respect ourselves, and we need to respect our alone times, is what I'm basically saying. Like, it's okay to be around your buddies, it's okay to be around your girl, it's okay to be around your peoples, but at the same time, at the end of the day, you do need some alone time in order to find yourself, in order to gather your thoughts. Like, my car play in my car, it's gone out, and I don't know why, but it's gone out, and I'm still trying to fix it. But whenever I'm driving to work or wherever I got like a really long time to, you know, process things, I'll just sit here and I'll just talk to myself, as crazy as it sounds. But sometimes that's what we need, you know. Like, I say, like, there's two versions of me, right? Like, when I look in the mirror, it's Phantom, and then when I look at me, like here is Daniel, but here is Phantom, and sometimes in there is Daniel, and sometimes here is Phantom. Like, it just all depends on what it is or who it is that I need to be in this very moment. Or when I do speak to myself, like, I'm able to speak to myself in a third what's that shit called? What is it called? In the third person, basically, you know, like, and like I said, as crazy as it sounds, sometimes that's what you need. I've been doing that since I was a little kid, and honestly, it's helped me. You know, it honestly has helped me. The other day, I was having, you know, I was like feeling like real down. And it's like I told you, like, I'm a really happy person, y'all, but I do also feel the feelings of sadness. And when I felt down, like, yo, I was by myself, I was in my room. So I just started writing, like, cause I heard like that helps. And lo and behold, it helped. Seriously, you know, being able to sit there and write out all my thoughts and then review them and then go over them. And it's like, yo, I feel a lot better, even if I didn't really feel good at that time. For those of y'all that are out driving and stuff like that, please make sure any families that have been injured maybe, or any family that have been harmed by the hurricane, which is now turned into a tropical storm, I'm very sad to hear about that, and my highest prayers to y'all. As a man, when you're alone, you're truly alone, but in that sense of you being alone, like, that's your time. You know, like, that's your time to think about, like, all right, what is it that I want to do with my life? How can I get better today? How can I get out this slump that I've been in? How can I not, you know, how can I become happy? Like, how can I make more money? You know, like, how can I set myself up so that I can be the best version of me? And I want that to be like the things that y'all think about when y'all do feel alone. I want that to be the things that y'all think about, and not thinking about how you don't got no girls or how you don't got no friends. Like, the right friends will come along, you know? Ever since I started going to church, I ain't never really had friends. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I have a few friends here and there, right? But as of recently, going to church, I've met so many people that I feel like are the people that need to be in my life. You know, like, are the people that I need for at least right now. Because, you know, seasons change, right? And when the seasons change, people also change too. You know, you might have some people in your life for right now. And even God says that, like, sometimes people just come into your life just to serve a purpose. And when those people come into your life, you should accept that. You know, you should accept that these people are here. And if it doesn't last forever, then that's also fine. You know, because there are literally 8 billion people on this planet. There's 8 billion worlds for you to collide with, you know? So it's not the fact that, okay, like, you had 2 friends this year, but they're gone now, so now you have 0 friends. No, you have 2 friends this year, and next year you might have 4 new ones. And then the following year you might have 6 new ones, and so on and so forth. Or it might even go back down. But the point is that the people that are here in your life right now, and there are so many people, y'all, like, I don't think y'all understand that. And it's like I said, like, being alone, part of being alone is also a choice. You know, like, you can choose to be alone. Like, you can choose to, that's what I was doing for a very long time. I was choosing to not go out, to not have friends, to not do X, Y, and Z. I was just focusing on myself, and I was just trying to better myself, because that I knew that at the time that is exactly what I needed. And even right now, I still know that is exactly what I need right now. Like, I'm not too big on, oh yeah, and I've been doing it. I did it for like the last couple weekends, you know, like, oh yeah, let's go out, let's go do this. We went to Athens a week before this, and, you know, I had fun and all that, but at the same time, I knew, like, at the end of the day, like, yo, I'm still alone. You feel me? Like, I don't talk to this person. I only talk to you when we are going out, you know? I only talk to you when we're doing this, and I only talk to you when we do that. And, you know, like, it's okay. I think that's basically what I'm trying to say, that it's okay. You know, like, it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to not want to be around people. It's okay to feel that way. You know, we came into this earth by ourselves, and we will leave by ourselves. You don't get to take any people with you when you die. You don't get to take any of the things that you have on this earth when you die. You just die. As morbid as that sounds, and I'm sorry to be so blunt about it, but it's just time for us to be real with ourselves. Like, this is literally the essence of life. Like, you go, you live your life, and at the end of it, you know, you chill. And it's as simple as that. Like, we come into this life by ourselves, and we'll leave by ourselves. And in the in between time, yeah, sure, you might have a wife, you might have a girlfriend, you might have a partner, and you might have multiple of them. You might get married once or twice. I don't know your current situation, you know? You might have a bunch of girlfriends, you know, but at the end of the day, like, you got to recognize and realize that your alone time is very important for you as a man, because that's the time that you get to be in solitude, and that's the time when you get to grow. That's the time when you get to connect with God. And that's all it's about at the end of the day. Like, if you don't have a good relationship with God, if you're not connecting with God, then how are you supposed to get to your higher self? How are you supposed to be the best version of yourself? You know, and I don't, your iteration of God, whatever you believe God to be, like, that's on you. If you're a Buddhist, if you just believe in the universe, if it's Allah, like, you feel me? Like, I don't discriminate between any of the religions. Like, whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. I know that I believe in Jesus Christ as my savior, you know, and I believe that the Lord up above. I'm a Christian. That's what I am. But I don't discriminate between anybody else, because I understand that we are all put on this earth for the same exact reason, which is to be happy and to prosper as people. You know? So I'm here to tell you that it's okay to be by yourself, and that you should enjoy it. because one day you might not be able to be by yourself. You might not be able to get no alone time for yourself. You might be dealing with a whole lot. You might level up to that point where you want to be in life, and now you have so many responsibilities that your only alone time might be you just driving, or might be when you're sitting on the toilet. And that might be the reality of things, but that's okay. Like I told you, that's okay. I just wanted to spit some real game to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Keep doing what y'all doing, you know, keep enjoying yourselves, keep smiling, because that's the most important thing in life. Just keep on smiling and have a blessed day, y'all. I'm going Ghost.